Good morning. Good morning, Butters. It's time to go to school. Are you ready? On your chair. Oh, such a good girl. Okay. Can you do it? Can you do it? Not today? Some days you just jump right in. No?
Hey guys, good morning. I am back in the car. I dropped off Butters, as you saw. I dropped her off at school. She's getting a bath today, so she's going to be a fresh, clean girl when I pick her up later. I also have my cleaning lady at the house. That's why I wanted to get Butters groomed and bathed today, since we're going to have a clean house when she gets home. So I am giving them some space. I am running some errands. I'm gonna drop off an order that I got. And I'm actually, if you guys can believe, I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I don't usually go to Starbucks. I usually, as you guys know, make my own coffee at home, which I really enjoy. But my cleaning lady and her assistant came a little bit early. So I rushed to kind of get ready and get out of the house. And I've only had one cup of coffee today, and you guys know I need 2 or 3, so we're gonna drop off this order and then hit Starbucks, and then I just wanted to run some errands. I wanted to go to Target and possibly Home Goods and just kind of see what's out there. Okay, just dropped off my package. I am gonna order my Starbucks beverage. My Starbucks app. I probably have to log in. Oh yeah, I have not been on this in a while. Okay. They have a lot of options now. Pistachio latte, cinnamon dulce latte, caramel macchiato, peppermint white chocolate mocha. Whoa. Wow. I feel like I'd have a heart attack if I had that much sugar and caffeine at the same time. I am going to get a cafe misto. I believe that's just coffee with milk. Or maybe, yeah, I'll just get that. Steamed hot. I'm going to do warm, because I always burn my mouth on Starbucks. Add to order. Hi. I placed a mobile order.
What was your name, love?
Michelle.
Alright. Alright, love. I'll be waiting for you out the window.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks.
I always wonder why they have people standing outside of the drive-thru, because I don't think it necessarily means that their speaker thing is down. Maybe they're just trying to get people earlier. I don't know. Anyway, there wasn't a super long line here, which is very surprising. What time is it? Yeah, it's like 9 o'clock. Usually this drive-through line is like wrapped around this whole strip mall, but it's okay. There's only 3 cars in front of me. So have you guys been? What's up? What TV have you guys been watching? I just finished watching Cheer season 2. That show is so intense. I'm not going to ruin it. I'm not going to talk about, the championships and all of that stuff. But that show is just so intense, and the drive that those kids have to practice and to win and to like give it their all, what looks like almost every single day, is so amazing to me. When I think about what I was doing at that age, it wasn't anything that productive. I'm just so amazed at, athletes or Olympians, like we all are. They're just incredible, aren't they? Like, to have that focus for so long. So anyway, I've been watching that. And what else have I been watching? I've been watching, and just like that, I haven't watched the most recent one, but that's just been such a downer. That has not been as fun and just fun. Like, the original show is just so much fun, and this is like it's not fun at all. And I know life isn't fun all the time, but this is a TV show. That's what I watched this show for. And I appreciated where they were going with it. With the first episode, well, spoiler alert if you haven't watched any of them yet, but you know, I think word has gotten out. Like I got where they were going with having Big pass away, but it just hasn't like picked up at all. It hasn't picked up at all. And you know what I think it's really missing? And I wasn't even that fond of it in the original series, but I think what it's missing is Carrie's narration. Because you kind of don't, I think you're supposed to kind of figure out what the moral of that episode is, or like the theme or the thesis. But for her not to be posing a question and then answering that question in every episode, it's just really kind of like flat. Like I'm almost like, I don't know what like, why am I watching this, or what are they trying to say? Yep. This is very exciting.
It's a warm pizza though, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Here you go. It's a bit hot because of the coffee we put in it.
Oh, okay.
The milk is hot.
Okay, thank you. Well, I ordered it warm so I wouldn't burn my mouth. So they were just warning me that it's hot because the coffee that they put in there is hot, but they steamed the milk warm. Like, okay. They probably could have just put some cold milk in there. All right, off to Target. Still too hot. I think I just burned my tongue. I really don't understand those people who get Starbucks like extra hot. I don't understand. I mean, unless it's like -30 and you're outside walking around with it, maybe. I would just drink it faster. But yeah, I just burned my tongue. Again. Okay, we have arrived at Target. My husband is a total corn dog, so I have to get him a Valentine's Day card. Aw, maybe this one. Yeah, he'll like that one. Aw, a plush sloth. Oh, this is really corny. Oh, he loved this one. Okay. Actually a couple days after I last vlogged. I just completely fell off. We'll catch up in just a second, but I've got to make some coffee right now. Going with the bear mug this morning. So I'm trying this new creamer. I have to admit, being on carnivore, I'm getting like a little bored of like having the same flavor or just not having a variety of different flavors. And I definitely have had a few cheat meals here and there. Anyway, so this creamer, so this is like a super creamer, and I was checking out the ingredients and I thought, this doesn't seem that bad. It's definitely, I would say, I'm trying to look if it's like labeled anywhere. I think it's like keto friendly. Anyway, it has 0 carbs, but it's sweetened with monk fruit, which I believe is like really, really sweet. So you only need just a little bit of it, and then it results in like 0 carbs, which is good. And yeah, it just has some other stuff in there. Anyway, it's a super creamer. It has like MCT oil in there. But I'm not someone that generally likes sweet coffee. I usually just add some milk. But yeah, I've just been looking for like a different flavor in my life. So this has been not so bad. I think they have different flavors. I got caramel. I think they have like vanilla. They have plain. I feel like they have something else. I can't remember. Chocolate? I don't know. Anyway, I found this at Sprouts, and I thought I would try it. It tastes sweet, you know. It's okay. And oh look, it says here 0 sugar, nothing artificial, protein, MCT oil. So I have been getting a little bored on carnivore. I still, you know, I love me some meat. I really do. But yeah, I just want different, like a different flavor every once in a while. So yeah, I've just been craving some different flavors these past few weeks, and it's okay. If I don't stick to like strict carnivore, it's fine. It's not like the end of the world, but my mind is definitely starting to want other things. So I'm just trying to think like, okay, we'll have to maybe change it up soon, but it has been good for me. I really enjoy it still, like the results and how I feel and all of that, but whatever. I'm not gonna bore you with that. What am I doing today? Not much. I've got to go running. I have not been running all week. I started going back to Pilates twice a week. I go Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday mornings I take Butters to school. So not that that takes up a lot of time or anything, but you know, just when I have something to do in the morning, it's hard for me just, you know, mentally to get motivated to do, you know, running or whatever. Anyway, so I wanted to go yesterday, just didn't make it. So I have to go today because I've promised myself that I won't let more than a week go by between runs. Otherwise, it feels like you're going for the first time. At least for me, if I let it go beyond a week, yeah, it feels like you're starting over every single time. So it's been almost a week since I last ran. So I'm gonna go today so it doesn't feel like I'm starting from scratch. But right now, I am, I'm going to watch this week's Tara Baby's video. She posts every Saturday. She does a haul every Saturday. And they're like mini reviews of everything that she's purchased and tried. And I usually watch it as soon as she posts, but I was out to dinner last night, so I'm going to catch up. Whoa, 51 minutes. Her hauls have been getting longer and longer, which is exciting. Very, very exciting. Okay, I just watched way too much YouTube. So here we are an hour and a half later, and I'm finally gonna go for my run. I was also hoping it was gonna warm up a little bit, but it's still about 37, 38 degrees outside. When it comes to running outside, better cooler than warmer, I say. Gotta put on some SPF. I'm just using this Aesop SPF 25, which probably isn't enough, but what I've started doing, because I don't know, It's not that much of a problem right now because it's not like I'm sweating so much and it's just like dripping all over my face. That happens in the summertime. And when sweat and sunscreen gets into your eyes, it's like my eyes will be burning for the entire day. So what I've started doing is putting some sunscreen down, and then I put some of this powder sunscreen on, and that seems to help keep it in place. At least now. I actually haven't tried this method in the summertime when I'm dripping, but at the moment, it's okay. So, and this Supergoop resetting 100% mineral powder is SPF 35. And I've had this powder for a while now, so I really need to use it up. Okay. Oh yeah. It's a lot of powder. And I've officially lost all of the hair bands that I had on hand. You know, I buy like the biggest pack I can find of just like those black hair bands, and I feel like I go through all of them until the last one really quickly. I really don't know where they go. Anyway, and then I hold on to that last one for a really long time. Like I had one hair band left for months, and now I can't find that one. So I'm gonna have to go and get more. So I'm just gonna use this little silk scrunchie here from Slip, which is fine. It's just not as tight as those, you know, like goody black bands, but it'll just have to do since I can't find them. It is another beautiful clear day outside. Can you see how dirty my windows are? Is that coming through? All right, now for music selection, the most important part of any run. I used to not listen to music at all when I ran in New York City because I just felt like there was too much going on and I didn't want to not be able to hear anything. But here, where it's very quiet, I can listen while I run. All right, I will see you guys in a bit. I'm tired. It's time for a nap. All right. I'm going to grab some water, cool down a bit, and figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. Oh, my arrow garden needs some water. So she is doing really well. This is the parsley that has really gotten nuts. I need to cut that off. We've got more salad greens growing because I cut off a bunch for my husband the other day for salad. This is all parsley. There's more salad. Here's some Italian basil, and oh, I put another salad greens back there. This is where the dill was, but the dill was crazy. It was really, really insane. So I just pulled it out and put this in there. This is the Thai basil, which I think that is it, which is fine. I have a bunch in the freezer. So maybe I'll pull this out and add another salad greens in there. But this whole area smells so, so good. Hello, I just got out of the shower, putting some of my hair cream in. Speaking of haircuts, and speaking of my new favorite sweatshirt. Oh wait, let me show you guys the back. Can you guys see that? This is from a skateboard apparel company called Fiveborough. And a gazillion years ago, like we're talking 2000 to 2001, so that's, oh my God, like 20 years ago, I worked with a guy that, I don't think he founded Fiveborough, but pretty much was there from the beginning because I think Five Borough was founded in '96. Anyway, I worked with him for like a total of like 2 or 3 months. There's no way he would even remember me. But because I knew he worked there, and they have these little stickers, they have them up all over the city, you know, on lampposts and mailboxes and stuff. So every time I saw Five Borough, I always thought of him and think, oh, I wonder what he's up to or whatever. And I don't remember what made me look them up, because obviously I don't see Five Borough stickers here in Vegas. But I looked them up and he is still there. He is still, I think, like the brand manager at Five Borough. And I was like, oh my God, like he was always really, really nice, super cool. And one thing that I always kind of admired about him was, you know, here's this guy who he loves skateboarding, and you could tell, you know, like that was his thing. And, you know, 20 years ago, I was like, wow, that's like so great to be able to, you know, do what you love. And he was only like a consultant at the place that I worked. So he was only doing that part-time, and he was always really artistic. I think he's done a lot of the artwork for like the decks and stuff. And I think maybe he did this, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I looked them up, came across their website, and I really, really loved this logo. It's like a graffiti version of like the New York Yankees. NY? Anyway, I had to have it, and I actually got like a long sleeve t-shirt version of this in olive green for my husband. My husband loves long sleeve t-shirts, so I got him one of those. But yes, I love this. Which reminds me, I am going to New York. I am so excited. I booked a trip. It may be premature, but I feel like the Omicron numbers are coming down. So I am going towards the end of February for a couple of weeks. And I am so excited. You guys, I think actually the dates that I'll be there is literally the same dates I was there 2 years ago, which was the last time I was there. Can you believe it? But I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging, and I don't know if I'll be able to pre-film. I don't know, but I'm beyond thrilled. So I'm going to New York later. Oh, the reason why I started talking about this is because my hairstylist is in New York. So I'm gonna go see Joey over at Blackstone's. I think the first Tuesday that I'm there, I'm gonna go see him. So hopefully he'll be able to work his magic. Okay, hair is dried. Now I am gonna use my Zip device. I'm going onto the Zip app. I don't know. I think I may want to do gels, contour. There was another good one on here. Where is it? Sculpt and lift. All of these things sound good to me. I think, let's see, 7 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. I think I'll do the gels. That's 3 minutes long, which sounds like the appropriate amount of time that I have right now. So I'm gonna use a Zip Golden Gel. And since I'm doing the gels, I think I'm just gonna apply it down here, the bottom half of my face. Okay, so I'm gonna pick gels, turn on my device, and then I'm gonna hit start treatment.
All right, so we're gonna start right here. Wait for the vibration, do the same thing again. I pull up right at the side of the mouth and hold that attachment. We're really working this attachment right here. So it'll hold the area up. Third time.
All right, how do my gels look? You know, it's interesting. I don't think I've done that treatment before, which is interesting because I am concerned about my gels, but usually like gel treatment, they have you going like up and down your jawline, but she really worked this muscle. She kept calling it the attachment, which I'm guessing is what actually keeps all of that up there. And wow, that was intense. That was really, really intense. I could feel, like when I was holding it here, I could feel like pulsating all up and down the side of my face. Wow.
Hi, little baby. What are you doing? Sleeping in your chair? Butters has her own chair at the kitchen table here. We put a little blankie down.
feel like my cheeks, I don't know if you guys can see, I feel like my cheeks are a little red from that zip treatment. That's never really happened to me before. It'll be like a little bit red, but yeah, that was a really strong one. I don't know if you guys have the zip device and if you've tried the jowls treatment. That's a serious one. Anyway, I have to show you guys this thing that I found, something I packed away when I was moving to this house from the apartment. And this is something that I've held on to now for 2 years, and I'll continue to hold on to it. But 2 years ago, like I was mentioning, I was in New York, and at that point I had just hit 100,000. I hit 100,000 while I was in New York. So it was just a great trip. And Kate the Great Beauty and Sarah from Better Off Red, Kate came over to where I was staying in New York, and Sarah drove up from DC, and we did a live stream. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we did a mukbang. What did we eat? Did we just have sushi? I completely forget already. Wow. Anyway, but we were at my friend's apartment. The three of us were there, and Kate and Sarah like popped open a bottle of champagne, and look, 2/29/2020 NYC live stream. Michelle, 100K, Kate, Sarah. Isn't this the coolest? And you know, I booked my trip and I was like, oh my God, this was like exactly 2 years ago. And I just hit 200,000 on YouTube. And I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support, all the amazing feedback, all the amazing comments that you guys leave. You guys are hysterical. Like, first and foremost, so many of your comments crack me up. I love them so much. So many of them are so sweet. You guys are absolutely amazing. So I just wanted to thank you for that. And I can't believe that was 2 years ago. Wow. I probably would have never remembered when I hit 100,000 if it weren't for this. So it'll be fun to go back to New York after hitting 200,000. I'm hoping to meet up with Kate. Our priority is to go out for a meal, so we're definitely going to do that. I'm sure we're both going to vlog that, but I don't know if we'll get a chance to like live stream or do anything like that. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that and just thank you guys so much for everything. It is, oh my God, it's already noon, so I think to treat myself for hitting 200,000, I am not going to film or edit anything today. I was gonna try and get to know TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. It's not really my thing. I mean, when people forward me a TikTok, they're like, oh my God, you gotta watch this, it's funny. They're very funny, but then I have to get right off of it because it's so, like in your face. I feel like if I didn't open up the app and it immediately started running, I would probably like it a little bit more. But the fact that like as soon as you open it up, it just starts playing and everything, and I'm like, oh my God. And it's like I try and swipe away, but you just go to the next one. It's a lot for me. And you know, as a content creator, you just hear like, TikTok is the big thing now. TikTok's the next big thing now. You have to get on it. And I'm like, do I? Do I have to get on it? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down below in the comment section if it's something that you would like to see me on. I just don't even know what I would TikTok about. But that's what I was gonna do today, and I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. I'm really resisting the whole TikTok thing. But yeah, let me know if you guys would like to see me on TikTok. But there's two things I would like to spend my afternoon doing. One, I downloaded a book, so I would like to read a little bit. I downloaded, I did a search basically for like serial killer novels, not like documentaries or anything like that. I just wanted something that was more of like a page turner. And what is the name of this book? So it is called The Seventh Victim, and it is by Alan Jacobson, The Seventh Victim. So this is, I believe, the first novel in a series of novels that follows this FBI profiler. It's a pretty typical sort of setup. I'm on chapter 4, and so far so good. So far the serial killer seems very vicious. which we all love. I'm just kidding. And the FBI profiler, she seems, very good at her job. So we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to read this. And then also what I wanted to do today, you guys, I have completely fallen down the rabbit hole of mukbangs. I've always liked mukbangs. I've always liked food ASMR. Any sort of combination of that. There are YouTubers that I watch that are American and just, mukbang in their car. They just go through drive-throughs and they're talking the whole time. I love that, to the ones where there's no talking and it's just like really loud crunching sounds. I love that. I have the complete opposite of misophonia because I love the sound of people eating. I love it. The slurping, the chewing, the crunchy, the slurpy, I love it all. So I have completely fallen down the rabbit hole of this South Korean YouTuber. Her name is Ami, I think. Here is, it's auto playing, but that is her channel, Ami, and then there are some Korean letters after that. I don't read Korean, I don't know what it says. So I know this grosses most people out, but I am just endlessly entertained. So she will eat that much in one sitting and fairly quickly, like in 15 minutes. She doesn't, every once in a while I've seen her like speed up something, or only one time have I seen her stop before she's actually done. She's like, I've reached my limit. But usually she eats all of the food, and there's probably more food off to the side that you don't even see in the thumbnail. It's just amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And she's this little girl. Like I shouldn't call her a girl because I actually have no idea what her age is. She looks very young, but I don't know. She's tiny. I just keep thinking, if I ate what she ate, I would be much larger than I am right now. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how these mukbangers do it, actually. I mean, there are ones, you see them gain weight. It's totally understandable. But then there are the ones that don't, that are just teeny tiny and skinny. And I'm like, where do you put all that food? Or that's the only thing they eat for like a few days? I don't know. It's incredible. She seems to post, sorry, you guys are like, Michelle, shut up. She seems to post every other day. So she eats that way every other day, which, well, it's just too much food. I don't even know how she fits all of that food in her body. And then, sorry, I'll stop after this. She guzzles like a fizzy drink after it. Like she'll have one of those huge like steins full of like soda. I'm like, if I just drank that soda, I would be full. Like, how did she just, on top of like the 5 pounds of pasta she just ate? It's amazing. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. I'm going to read my book, and when I get tired of reading, I'm going to watch Ami eat her face off and probably go back and forth between the two. Well, hello. I just spent probably 2 or 3 hours, 2 hours on the couch reading. That was really nice. I'm getting really deep into this book. It's good. It's good. There's like just enough character development for the FBI profiler because they're talking about her personal life, which is not in a great place. So there's a little bit of that, but it's mostly about the case. Like it's a nice balance between the two. But my husband just came over and started rattling off some things that he needed. And I was like, should we go to Costco? So we're going to do that now. We're going to do a little Costco run. I have to get a few things for my mom there. And then we're going to come home and make dinner, I suppose. It's just about 4 o'clock. It's such a weird time of the day. It's just about 4 o'clock, and we didn't eat lunch. We kind of had like a late breakfast, so like I guess we're just gonna have 2 meals today, which is fine, totally fine. And I defrosted a steak, so we're going to split that for dinner. I think we're gonna split that. I actually don't know if he's gonna have any with me, but that's what I took out for dinner. So I'm gonna have, I think it's a New York strip steak. I got at Whole Foods. They got like a whole bunch of grass-fed steaks. This one time I went to go visit and I got a whole bunch and they're all frozen. So yeah, I gotta start eating those. But that's the plan. That's the plan for the rest of the afternoon. So let's head on over to Costco. Here we are, the mecca of America's overconsumption. Got back from Costco. Here's a quick Costco haul. Most of this is for my husband because I can't eat a lot of it, but he got these grain-free tortillas made from almond flour. We got some eggs. They didn't have the grass-fed eggs, but these are the organic ones. So grabbed 2 dozen of those. That's definitely for me. I go through a lot of eggs. And then I got these little minis, which not the best. I probably shouldn't eat too many of these, but maybe like a couple for a snack I thought would be okay. Some smoked salmon. This is nice with eggs in the morning. These little hunks of cheese. I can snack on these. Again, just a few here and there. My husband got some salad. He got some plain macadamias to snack on. He got some power bars. He got some almonds to snack on. I got these multivitamin gummies because, like I've said before, I hate swallowing pills. And yeah, so I take gummies like I'm a child. So I have those apple cider vinegar gummies. And then my husband got the jam. He also picked up some turmeric pills, which I took these a while ago. I don't really see that much of a difference, but it's supposed to help with inflammation. So we got that. And then he also picked up some chips. I love these chips. It's going to take a lot of willpower not to take any. Green tea. My husband's a tea drinker. And then this is for Butters. We got flushable wipes. We wipe her down whenever she goes outside. Whenever we walk her, whenever she goes out in the backyard, we just wipe her down. Her tushy, her paws, and everything. So we always have to stock up on these. And that's it. Pretty decent Costco run. Not too much. It was really considerably quiet there. I don't know if you guys saw in that footage or noticed in that footage, but it was pretty quiet for Costco on a weekend. And we were trying to figure out why. And we thought, do we need to come on Sundays from now on? And I think it's football. I think everyone's home watching football. Does football still go on Sundays? I don't know. But that was my husband's guess. And I was like, that's a good guess. So maybe that's it. Butters, one moment, please. Mommy's talking. So now I'm going to put all this away. And then I have to make my steak because I'm starving. I didn't eat lunch because we had a late dinner. And now it's like almost 6 o'clock, so now I'm starving. So yeah, I'm gonna put all this away. And then I'm gonna heat up the grill now, put everything away, and then the grill will be ready once I put this all away. Okay, I'm gonna open up the grill, baby. just gonna turn on these burners because I just have one steak, so that should be good enough.
Huh? Sorry, I wish I could leave you out here, but you gotta come back in, okay? Okay, good girl. Oh, good girl. Yes, sweetie.
All right, dinner is served. Here is my half of my steak. Hey guys, I don't think I've like spoken to you guys. It was a quiet morning. It was a quiet morning until it wasn't a quiet morning. I haven't even showered yet. I'm still literally in my pajamas. I like sat down on my computer and I ended up having to deal with just so many emails and like shipping issues, which have become the bane of my existence. I cannot believe how crappy shipping has been. And dealing mainly with my business, my merchandise business, it's just been such a nightmare, such a nightmare. And then I have a couple of packages that seem to be lost that like I ordered as a customer. I'm like, oh my God, it's just crazy. It's really, really crazy. But anyway, here we are. It's like lunchtime already. And I decided to make some shrimp. So I had some frozen shrimp that I am defrosting in this water. And I find this is the best way to defrost at least small pieces of shrimp like this. It only takes about 15 minutes. I'll probably change the water out once. And then I'm just gonna saute it in some ghee, some salt and pepper, and maybe a little bit of like seasoning. I do want to keep it simple, and I feel like I will probably have a couple of meals in here. There's quite a few shrimp in here. I got a bag the last time I was at Whole Foods, so that's what lunch is gonna be. Let me wash my hands. And I'm trying a new La Croix flavor. This is guava Sao Paulo. And I got this when I went to Target. So my husband loves, loves, loves guava. The flavor of guava, the fruit, anything guava-esque. So I got this with him in mind, but he hasn't tried it yet, so. It really smells like guava, wow. I think he's gonna like this. But I got this at Target, and now I'm reminded that I never actually showed you what I got. Probably because it's just not that exciting. But I did get a whole bunch of socks. So I'm preparing for my trip back to New York, which I've already told you about, and it's winter time. And I don't know if anyone has told you, if you're not from New York and you're traveling to New York, that I'm sure people know. It's like, oh, you do a lot of walking, you need comfortable shoes. You need great socks too. So I got a whole bunch of different socks. I got All Day Comfort cruise socks. I got All Day Comfort ankle socks. And then I actually had a really hard time finding like OTC socks, like knee-high socks, over the calf socks. And these are the only ones I could find that seemed okay. These are lightweight knee-high socks. Super soft. It's a 2-pack, and they have some marling at the top. So white and black and gray and black. And there's like a herringbone pattern. They seem really thick, but you know, I wear a lot of boots while I'm there, so you need some high socks. Definitely socks that aren't gonna like slide down. The worst. And then I thought I would try these fleece-lined leggings. I got them in size large, extra large. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's been so long. I'm like, what am I supposed to wear? I forget how I dressed when I lived in New York. I mean, I'm sure it'll come right back to me, but I definitely want to be prepared, footwear wise, because that is definitely a killer. I did end up, my husband's on the phone. I did end up getting this Valentine's Day card for him. This really like uber corny one. He's gonna love this. Oh, I got 2 of those Bright Room acrylic bins. I brought them over to my office, but I'm not using them yet. So you saw those when I was actually at Target. So I got 2 of those, and I think that's it. I was surprised. I don't know why I'm surprised, because it's actually coming up a lot sooner than I thought, but they had all of that Valentine's Day stuff out. Completely forgot about like all the candy and everything. I should get something for my husband. He likes Valentine's Day. And they had all of this like gardening stuff out, and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, the time is coming, at least here, this part of the US. It's gonna start getting a little bit warmer fairly soon, which bums me out since I love winter, but it's coming. So what else? So that's it. It was a very small Target haul. And I'm trying to think, did I go there for anything specific? I don't think I did. Oh, that's right. That day I was just trying to get out of the house because my cleaning lady was here. I just wanted to get out of her way. Yeah, and that seemed like, you know, someplace I could do something productive, but not really. Let's see, I think my shrimp is just about defrosted. Lunch was just interrupted by my monthly flower delivery. Aren't these pretty? Look at this, and it looks quite different from the other side. Let me go around. It's got this nice big hydrangea here. Isn't it so beautiful? I love it, and it smells incredible. Ooh, so pretty. Okay, so I think I've officially received my biggest PR package ever. It is very large. It's from M Cosmetics. I'm gonna try and unbox it now. I don't even know if I'll be able to like get it out of the box. Also, I have not showered or changed all day. It's just been one of those days. I'm just gonna accept it. I'm not gonna fight it. Here we are. It's almost dinner time. Yeah. Okay, let's open up this box. I'm so confused. I have no idea what this is. I think it's like a statue. I see a nose. Oh God. Oh. He's stuck. Oh, this is so heavy. Oh my God, it is a bust of Apollo. Look. Oh my God, this is hysterical. Oh my God. It was so heavy. It was so heavy to get out of the box. You guys, where do you think Apollo should go? I don't know. I don't know. I may have to figure this out in the morning when there's like light coming in and I can figure out exactly where he goes. If I put him in the fireplace room, which is where I'm thinking he belongs, such a grand, large room, I don't have any furniture in there right now, so he'd just be sitting on the ground, which would be weird. I mean, do you want to hang out in that room? Well, you just let me know. You sleep on it. We'll figure this out in the morning. You can stay in the kitchen if you want. Kitchen counter is definitely big enough for you. But yeah, you know, this is where we usually hang out if you want to be part of the family. But yeah, you let me know. It doesn't have to be a permanent decision. We can move you around. If you don't like it there after a while, you know, wherever you choose, we'll move you to another place. Totally fine. Totally cool. Well, thank you, Michelle and M Cosmetics, for this. This is the most incredible PR package I've ever gotten. Gift, I should say. It's not even a PR package. It's a gift. Well, it is getting on in my evening. I am going to go upstairs and get ready for bed. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'll see you soon. Bye!